We can forget about part-electric hypercars for a bit because first the Lamborghini Huracán Performante, and now this Porsche 911 GT2 RS, appear to be quicker. At least they are on that section of one-way public road in Germany, and that is what some people seem to care about, but the Huracán is also the fastest car we've put around our own test track, in glamorous Nuneaton, by quite a sizable margin. This all change, again, of course, one day. But, for the meantime, lose the batteries and motors. Internal combustion and lightweight is what you need if you just want to go fast. How fast is the new 911 GT2 RS? Exactly officially, 6 minutes 47.3 sec around the Nürburgring, where we are not testing it and nor are we at Mira, Nuneaton. Unofficially, however, it's fing ridiculous, according to racing driver Richard Atwood, who turns up, unrelated to what we're doing, at Porsche's Silverstone Experience Center, our base for this test. If it wasn't a chance encounter, you suspect Atwood might have been briefed or ushered aside by a Porsche PR person. He hasn't tried a GT2 RS, but thinks it's a pretty stupid idea to send 690 bhp through only 2 driven wheels, through Michelin Pilot Supersport rubber, and put it on the road to be driven by anybody at all. And he knows a thing or two about ridiculous cars, having won Le Mans in 1970 in a Porsche 917, which probably counts as one. The counter-argument, though, is that the GT2 RS is supposed to be a bit ridiculous. There are other cars in the 911 lineup that are not. There's the Turbo, which puts this kind of power through all 4 wheels and offers the type of driving experience that AMG goes for, relaxed, shovesome, relatively low effort. Then there are GT models, the GT3 and upcoming GT3 RS, that are emulated by nobody particularly but are closest in ethos to Ferrari's special Scuderia models, razor-sharp, unfailingly rewarding, track-focused and all kinds of wonderful. The GT2 RS doesn't just seem to want elements of both of these, it apparently wants to eclipse both. There is more power and yet more focus. Not so much best of both worlds but destroyer of both worlds. An automotive Death Star. Power first, then. GT2 RS means 690 bhp around metric 700 horsepower at around 7,000 revolutions per minute from a 3.8-litre turbocharged flat-six, and it will drive exclusively through a 7-speed PDK twin-clutch gearbox to only the rear wheels. That's a fairly whopping 118 bhp increase over even the Turbo-esque via a pair of new, larger turbochargers, a titanium exhaust and a charge air water cooler, which has a little refillable tank in the boot at the front for its water sprays. Porsche says the PDK gearbox has been customized, too, which presumably has something to do with the arrival of 553 pounds-feet of torque. You'd think 182 bhp per litre would be one of the laggiest, boostiest things around, but peak torque is made from 2,250 revolutions per minute and stays to 4,000 revolutions per minute, which doesn't sound that unsensible. Well, see. Onto the chassis. Blimey. Quite a lot of work has gone on here. There are helper springs on the front where, as ever, there are McPherson struts that allows lighter mainsprings to be used on the front axle. A similar arrangement was made for the rear on the last GT3 RS, and is again here on the rear, where there is a multi-link setup. And there's more ride height, camber, toe angle and roll bars can all be tweaked a bit for driving on a racetrack. Every single chassis joint is a rose joint, which is usually superb for precision and feedback but terrible for refinement. Again, well, see. Alloys of a rather splendid design occupy every last millimeter of the wheel arches. The wheels are shod with tires that are also quite large. 26,530 ZR20 would seem like quite reasonable rear wheels for a sports car with lots of performance. Here, those are the fronts, the rears are 32,530 ZR21s. Carbon ceramic brake discs are standard, the body hasn't been left alone, either. There is a magnesium roof and a carbon fiber bonnet, wings, bits of the rear end, parts inside, and any body addenda. Specify the optional Visach package, and you will, and another 30 kilograms will be shaved off the curb weight. The roof becomes carbon fiber, too, as do both front and rear anti-roll bars, as well as coupling rods, apparently saving 5.3 kilogram. There are also magnesium wheels that, between them, save 11.5 kilograms over the regular versions. The Visach kit costs £21,042 on top of the GT2 RS's £207,506 list price. But given there'll only be 500 made, I think you'll get more than your £21,042 back come resale time if you fit it.